Good afternoon, February 2020. Alright, let me turn the Wii boost on. I thought I was on, but I guess not. Oh. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day. Alright, sorry about that. Over to one of our people and get Gracie tonight. So, the whole idea is motivation. I've had people before in the past, they ask me why I do these, and I tell them all the time, I do these because I actually really do believe that people matter, and I believe that how we approach people and the things we say and do and how we treat others is how other people will respond and then how they will act towards others. It's a domino effect, and if only I'm able to throw my phone out the window because it doesn't want to pull in my Wii Boost. If I could just help one person, all that matters. Everybody thinks that this is for the masses. And, sometimes, like I tell everybody else, in order to get something accomplished in life, you have to go through hundreds and hundreds of other people. Hey, Kenneth, what's going on, my friend? Kenneth Williams, everybody. I give him a hard time all the time, but I love Kenneth to death. Kenneth is awesome. He's got a grandson that is just doing outstanding in the world, and he's got a great family. So, love you, Kenneth. Hope all's going great, my friend. So, going back to what I was talking about. When you get out there in the world today, it's not about, everybody's so worried about what can I do and not do anything. That makes no sense to me. I'm so tired of hearing everybody out there with all the negativity. If you want something in life, you have to work for it. If you want something and it's worth doing right, okay? So many people, they expect the free handout because they get used to all these whatever, everybody just giving them something. They didn't have to earn or work for anything. And I noticed that people are not poor and they're just lazy. And to me, being a Marine, being in a military family, coming from a farm family, coming from the people I know, yes, I'm more vocal than most people I know, but my family works hard. And I noticed that they never went without. They were poor without having food on the table. They never went without having heat. They never, but they worked hard every single day of their life, okay? And so now I watch people as they want to do business, they want to get into jobs, and I've seen college as one of these false premonitions that promises people, hey, if you go to college, you're guaranteed. No, if you go to college, whether it's a 4-year degree, 8-year degree, whether you're going for your MBA, you're not guaranteed anything. And in fact, somebody that goes to a technical school, such as becoming a carpenter, becoming an electrician, becoming a plumber, becoming somebody, they're going to start out making really good money, and that money's going to build. Why? Because we need laborers. We need people in society that can get the dang job done and not complain every time that they get a splinter. And to me, the most positive thing you can do is getting around people that are constantly doing something. They're always working. They're doing events and activities. And you'll notice the ones that do the most are also the ones that are doing things for free. They're doing things, that despite their situation, they go out of their ways. I got a buddy named, I'm not going to mention his name, Jesus Delgado, who he does all these funerals every single day. He doesn't get paid for it, okay? Plus, him and his wife go out and make money, and, they have to put food on the table for kids. He deals with the negativity. He's every single club and project you can imagine, but he's out there, and, he's a hard worker. That's probably why he's one of my best friends in the entire world, is because he works his butt off, and he still takes time for friends and family, okay? You see, you don't get anything in life for free. When I take my friends out, it's because I want to go out with my friends. Everybody's like, why do you pay most of the time? Because I want to see my friends. Okay, and they do the same. Why do you do nice things for me? Because I want them to return the favor to somebody else later on. If I'm able to, I've learned to do it. I have given up 20% of everything I make or do to help out people, no matter what it is. And granted, I do a lot of volunteering, and we're getting ready to do the derby races coming up and the Fishing for Freedom stuff coming up. We're getting ready to do all kinds of awesome events. Those we don't take a dime from. Anybody in the Marine Corps League and the American Legion, we don't take a dime for anything. We don't get paid. We do it for free. But I watch people out there coming out of college, coming out of high school, and they expect everybody to give them something. I watch the average teenager go through about 8 jobs, that's just me, before they get what they want. Now, how is that responsible? How are you it's because every time that somebody gets mad at them, every time things go the wrong way, they quit. They're so used to quitting. I come from an area, I don't care what their politics are, religion are. I come from an area, Quincy, Ursa, Mendon, Payson, Liberty, Palmyra, all these surrounding, Hannibal. It's where you work. You work hard. You work long. You work, and if you can do it easier, you do it easier, and then with that extra time, you do something else. But not working, not sitting there and thinking that every time, oh, I got to lift a box, well, I quit. Oh, well, they got mad at me because I wasn't doing my job, but they got mad at me, so I quit. No, then you shouldn't be working there. And sometimes we need to face reality, okay? My motivation is about reality. Reality is this: you work hard, you get paid, you get more. False reality is I can do something for nothing and keep benefiting off the backs of other people. That is wrong. You cannot do that. That is just wrong. Work hard. Get your hands dirty. Have calluses on your fingers. My mom and dad worked together. Yes, she was a stay-at-home mom, but she also cooked, baked, she sold her baking goods at the different craft shows. She worked at the church. She worked at the school. She actually gave out the tokens to the kids, Monday through Friday, or on Mondays. They did little craft projects and went and sold all those so they could take vacations, okay? So I know all these wives and stuff, and I know that all these hardworking moms out there, they work hard. Why? Because I know who they are. But then I go and I look at social media and, oh, I have to work today. I got a splinter. Oh, somebody got mad at me today because I didn't do my job. It's amazing that social media shows people's true colors, but it's also showing those that work hard. They play hard. They get stuff done. And if you want to make it in life, quit complaining and go and get the job done for what needs to be done. You provide, so you go out and do whatever it does. I got a friend, I'm not going to mention the name, who worked several jobs for her kids and always has, but there was always been food on the table for her family. There's always been something out there, whether it's detailing cars or something else, okay? They did whatever it took to make sure that they provided for their family. I know people that they hate borrowing money. They don't do anything. And, they make it, but they struggle. But you know something? They're out there every single day. And then I see people that have everything begging people for more. And you're like, what the heck? Like the guy that kind of took advantage of me. He's not an Army vet. I mean, he may be a veteran, but he's out there trying to live off of crap he never did do. And that's just wrong. So whenever you're out there and you earn it every day, the reason why I'm pretty much happy all the time is because I'm out here earning it. I'm out there helping people. If somebody has a question, I got my mentors. I take what my mentors teach me, apply it, and I also teach it to the next people coming up, whether it's my business or some other business. I help small business. They're like, why are you helping us? You don't get anything. You're right, I don't get anything in return, but you're working hard. The least I could do is mention your name. The least I can do is say how great you are. Am I in the Sensi's business? No, but if somebody wants to go sell Sensi's and they want to put something on my page, I let them. If they want to sell Arbonne, let them, because my daughter uses it. I use it. But that doesn't mean I sell it. But guess what? If they're out there and they're nice and polite and they're constantly doing something, to me, that's work. You'll get back in return what you put into anything. There's always going to be people to say no. There's always a job that's always going to turn you down. Your application. You know what? Sometimes you don't know if they need somebody right away, and you do the right type of application, and you go in there looking your best. I don't care what kind of job it is. You go in there with a shirt and tie. You look your best. And when you go in there, they may hire you on the spot, but guess what? If the person before you had a great resume but didn't have a certain tie, or maybe they had a great resume, certain tie, but they were rude. They were like, oh, well, guess what? They're going to hire you because they need to be able to work with you, okay? Always be thinking outside the box. Employers don't want to hire a bunch of yes men. They want people that are going to help grow their business. So if you help them grow your business, you will get paid in return for them helping grow your business, okay? You help them, they're going to help you. And if not, then you need to leave and go somewhere else. But guess what? Majority of all business owners, especially small business owners, they're looking to expand. They're looking to grow. They're looking at who's going to do the best job and not take advantage. And in turn, they're going to reward those. The smaller businesses reward more than the bigger businesses because they know they're small. They know that it's hard to get a foothold in there. They're looking for ideas. They're looking for, people that want to live outside the box to help them build their dreams. And in turn, they're going to pay you what you want. So like I said, it may not be building your dream. You're just wanting there to get money. They're going to pay you the money in order to help build theirs. I know that I've got dreams. I'm not really worried about money, and I know people help me out with stuff that I do. I pay them,
But they help me out because that's what they want. But later on, if they want more, I give them that opportunity. Whether it's working for Napide, who's a great company, or Titan Wheel, another great company, Mormons, great company, okay, Manchester Tank, great company, Gardner Denver, great company, okay? These are places in my hometown. How about your hometown? Everywhere from Hostess to, Little Debbie. How about the trucking companies all across the United States? You see, if you want to do more, there are people willing to hire you to do it. If you're wanting to do whatever it takes, there's not a job you can't get. And the reason why is because if you're willing to do what nobody else is willing to do or put forth, then you will be hired. Then you can actually get it done. If you're willing to go to the houses and knock on doors, if you're willing to go into town, if you're willing to go to meetings, if you're willing to read the books, if you're willing to go to college after you're already in the workforce to do more. Look, how many nurses have become nurses, but they went to school so they could become nurse practitioners? How many nurses became doctors because they went to school while they were being nurses? A lot. Willing to do the work, you're going to get the reward. Get away from those who do not celebrate you and only tolerate you, because they're not going to help you step up to where you need to be. They're only going to hold you down. Get away from those people that hold you down. Get around people that love you. Get around people that care about you. Get around people that if you help them, they're going to give, whether they like you or not, they're going to help you out, because you know what? They can't do it without you, or they can't do it without the personality you're bringing to them. Okay? And if anybody's rude to you, nasty to you, and everything else, they ain't worth the time of day. Just tell them bye-bye. Be great, because that's who you are. I'm looking straight at you. Be great, because that is who you are. Think outside the box. Do not put parameters. Do not put limits on what you're able to do. Do not let anybody tell you that you're less of a person. And I'm going to end with this. There are people out there that tell you you can't do something, you shouldn't do something, you better not do something. You know why? Because they tried it and failed. They tried and got told no. They were too scared to do it because it looked too hard. Or because they couldn't do it, they don't want you to do it. So they're going to tell you every excuse in the world why you shouldn't do something, why it cannot be done. And that's the reason why records cannot be broken. That's the reason why people do not find their true fortunes, is because they're too busy listening to all those people that couldn't, shouldn't, or wouldn't. But instead, you need to go after it and say, that's fine. Tell me what you did wrong so I can learn not to do that, because I'm not going to do it the same way. Go out there. Be better than who you are. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. I believe in each and every one of you. I'll talk to you all soon. God bless everybody.